I'm Seung Kim, CEO and founder of Ọ썸레이. We provide a solution for clean and safe air, water, and earth via our awesome X-ray technology. Today, I will focus on indoor air quality control. Fine dust and coronavirus change our whole life. Do you have or do you know any solution? Can masks save us? Everyone wearing masks. But what about buildings, your office and your home? Put a mask on a building? You can think this kind of filters, HEPA filter and activated carbon catalyst and ESP. As shown, these filters have some advantages. They cannot solve the problem fundamentally. AHU, air handling unit, is lung of the building. Moreover, these filters cannot be installed in the AHU because of the decreasing of flow rate. Moreover, it is not sustainable. We want to make the earth more clean and safe via our awesome technology. We are focused on especially air and water. Green remodeling is one representative project of Korean Green New Deal. Green buildings is now focused on up to now focused on only energy actions, but after COVID-19 pandemic, it changes. We are focused on the indoor air quality, but there is no specific solution. And you can also the demand of indoor air quality management from the market. We call it Wellness value add. Actually, it is growing way faster than we expected. Now we are discussing a strategic partnership with major asset management like Aegis. This is our smart ventilator. We are developing it for clean and safe air quality. Our solution does not require extra space in the building. Our smart ventilator is just like here. A keyword of 2019, last year, in Korea is 소부장. 소부장 means materials and parts and equipments. Ọ썸레이 is startup on make materials and parts and equipments all in our company. We produce the carbon nanotube fiber, and with this fiber, we are developed new kind of the cold cathode X-ray. And with this light source, we have developed the smart ventilator and water filter and imaging device and so on. This is the scheme of our air purifying mechanism, but it's not easy to explain in here in a short time. So feel free to explain after the presentation. Sorry. This is the mass production model developed in June of this year. And next year, we will develop the AI-based operating system and the small equipment for the window. It can be the B2C. By only one pass, our machine reduced the 50% of fine dust and 99.9% of bacteria in the air can be reduced. And 74.5% of virus was reduced in just 30 minutes. It is not our experiment. It is on official data with our system. Our first system is installed in Kotra head office last year, December. 9th floor of Kotra main buildings, the PM is maintained under the 20 values. There is only one system. Originally, there is 4 systems in that building, but we are installed only one system, but the air condition is very different. And this is the official data. There are so many air quality sensing startups. They can find the problem of the air quality, but they cannot solve it. But we can reduce fine dust and bacteria and virus. This is the mechanism of how we kill the bacteria. This is the installation process of our smart ventilator system. This is the O2 tower in the Yeouido in Seoul. Our system is installed instead of this reducer, just up to the LHU system. This is for the large and medium building. And for the small building, our system is installed just next to the HVAC system in the ceiling. This is the decamp in Seoul, and this is mangrove. It's some kind of common living building. So up to now, we are installed 5 buildings in Seoul. And this October, we expanded our application to the ship and factory. Our system will be installed at the submarine ship and Samsung Electronic Factory, I5, for the project. And our application will be extended to the subway station and clean room and power plant and steelworks. It is should be the larger system. And at this time, actually, now we are building out the factory for mass production. The next week, we started to operating our new factory. And when we get plenty of the parts, we will start to expand it to the B2C. And our awesome X-ray system generates from extreme UV and software X-ray to hardware X-ray. So our system can be applied to control air and water and inspection or medical imaging. Next to 2 slides is the first release to the public. Last year, last week, we got NET certification from MWF in Korea. Wavetor can sensing the bacteria in the water, and we can reduce the bacteria in the water. The product will be developed in the early next year. And this is awesome image of mouse and chicken. But this image obtained only 35 millimeters X-ray tube. It can be the medical imaging system can be minimized. We co-work with Seoul National University Hospital, and we will develop the equipment 2022, maybe. Ọ썸레이 founded 2018 July. In just 2 years, we are successfully developed our parts and equipment and mass production and installed 5 buildings. So 5 PhD members founded the Ọ썸레이, and there are 2 experts in manufacturing. Their experience is 30 minutes. They can shorten the developing period. And we raised $7 million fundings, including KDB and KB and Kakao and so on. We want to secure safe everyday life for everyone. and we will discuss our potential partners with this presentation. Thank you for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Does any judges from the floor have a question? Please raise your hand. Yes, Madam Pauline.
Thank you for the presentation. Is there any technology that is competing with your technology? So who are your competitors, if there are any? First question. And second question, what is your business model? So do you sell for a price, or do you have a subscription model? What is the revenue model?
First, the second question. In this stage, we sell and install our system ourselves. But we are not sales ourselves. We are cooperated with asset management company or estate company. So, for example, Aegis. Yes. So, and another partner is the government, because the green remodeling needs new ventilation system in the building. But HEPA filter or something cannot installed in the building. Yes. And our competition is, there are many competitions because we deal materials and parts and equipment. In case of the smart ventilation, there is no competitor. But the combination of HEPA filter and UV and plasma can be done. But UV and plasma generate ozone and cannot be installed into the building system. And HEPA filter decrease the flow rate like mask. So it cannot be installed to the direct building. So there are, our system is only one to directly install the HVAC system in the building. And the level of the new generation of X-ray, there are only one competitor in the world. As you heard, the Nanox of Israel. They use the cold cathode X-ray tube using some MEMS technology. They are a little bit different. And I think they will focus on the medical area, not the other area.
Thank you. Do you have another question from the floor? Yes, Ms. Junju Kim.
Thank you for your presentation. According to your presentation, you've already founded the 2 companies before. So can you tell us what kind of companies are they were, and what happened to them? Your previous companies, I mean.
Yeah. My first startup is the GIMLab. It's some kind of the structure analysis consulting company. My PhD major is the structure analysis of carbon materials using X-ray. So I consulted to Samsung Display and EdgeCam and so on. I earn plenty money in my point of view, but I feel the limitations of growth of the company because there are only one-person company. So I stopped the GIMLab. And the second startup of mine is the Vitruve. It's a kind of AI-based education platform. I found it with my 4 high school friends and PhD. So I learned some kind of technique of fundraising or strategy something because the education is not my major. But after 4 years experience of startup, I returned to my own major with my friend and some seniors and some juniors.